and welcome back to the Nerdium. I have missed all of you guys. Everybody stay warm out there, especially in Chicago. We're finally making it from summer to after summer to kind of summer, and now we're finally in fall, November 1st. I hope everybody had fun on Halloween. My legs hurt. A lot of trick-or-treating I did yesterday. Got no candy. So I hope everybody has so much fun. Today, we are going to have a special guest that's back with us. I hope you guys can guess who it is. Only saw him once, never saw him again. But he's finally back to talk about what he's been up to over these last 2 years. He is an original guest too from episode 3, I believe. So excited for that. And to anybody who is coming into November 1st, who is seriously suffering from the government shutdown, I want you to know, everybody, you have resources, local churches, food drives, food banks. Make sure you Google what's in your area because they do go by zip code. And if you ever need any resources, always visit chicago.gov, your state website. So that way you can figure out what options you actually have. We will be right back with our guest. You guys stay tuned.
From B-Side Studios. On the next episode of the Nerdium, BT is joined in the stadium with artist and painter Galaxy Fiend, also video game entrepreneur Zadri Pickens, and a live special music performance by alt-rock band Absolute Phase. Join us on Monday, February 6th at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time on the B-Side Studios YouTube channel.
And welcome back. Thank you so much for coming back after that break. We have our special guest here, Pablo. How you been? You look great.
It's been uber busy. All things, small business related, Monster Mayhem Creations. Just a lot's gone on since then, since the last time. It was just me and my one artist the last time I was here with you. And it's expanded to about a second artist, a sculptor, an animator, and an extra person I have just to help me like 3D print stuff when I can't get to it.
Nice.
Just been doing that, a lot of pop-ups, working on merch still. This is my Chicago flag t-shirt I have on today.
Nice. I didn't even know that was nice.
Yeah, that, keychains, posters, stickers, just a lot of stuff. Just been, like I said, just doing pop-ups here and there. Hopefully, fingers crossed, I can start teaching my own kind of like miniature painting classes, because I did find a spot for that who sells some of my stickers and stuff. So yeah, just been busy doing a lot of stuff with everybody.
Nice. I would take a miniature painting class. I don't know if I have a steady enough hand for that though. Does it really take a steady hand for that?
Depending, I'd say. Everybody keeps thinking, well, the main thing that you need is a tiny brush, but no, it's just a brush with a good tip. That's all. I promise you, you'll totally be fine.
And you painted these two here as well.
Yeah, those are my two boys.
Can I?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah, the one that's got the sunglasses on, that would be my boy Judas. He's my rockabilly greaser vampire from my whole list of characters that are part of my comic that I promise you will come out one day. We're on the cusp of the first issue, and they're actually part of like way later stuff. Nice. And then the other big boy is, we used to call him Borisstein, but like I felt like it's too on the nose. So he changed it. His name's Miranda's Monster, because in my comic, instead of like the Dr. Frankenstein type being a man, it's a woman. And she's got like a pretty interesting background, and only like one of her arms is hers. So more on that eventually whenever I get to make her print.
Nice.
Yeah, my sculptor, my guy, Mike Cousins at DEUX Studios, he was the one that I reached out to after one of those miniature conventions that I had mentioned that I was on a while back before. Through another guy, I had met him, and I was like introduced to like his work and stuff. Like his thing is called DEUX. So like for Patreon, his Patreon, he does a lot of like duck drops. So it's like little rubber ducky miniatures that he makes, and like different styles and stuff.
That's adorable.
He's I believe he's out in Canada. He's a really great dude, really cool, really down to earth. He's been really helpful.
Wow.
Yeah, because then he collaborates with my main artist and me, obviously, to like get the arts for these and like sketch them out and stuff. And he'll do them live on his Twitch stream, and he'll show people like, you know, what he's putting together, if it's my stuff or his stuff and whatnot.
Wow, interesting. I really like this one. He looks like the type of guy I would date it when I was younger. That's what I like the most about him.
Yeah.
It's the hairstyle.
Yeah.
So that's nice. And it's always nice to see you, especially, I hate that we couldn't get together before Halloween, just because from what I know, you have a new podcast that came out recently.
Oh, yeah. The Grave of Horrors podcast with my buddy.
Why did you say it like that? Like, oh, yeah.
Because, well, the thing was with the podcast, like, I like that one joke where everyone's like, oh, like, being a dude, you know, much later, you know, much older, and it's like getting a podcast is like your midlife crisis. So I'm just like, shit, I just fell into it. But no, it was an interesting thing because somebody that shouted out there like, oh, like when's the spooky podcast? I was like, why? I was like, hey, why not?
I mean, it's a podcast where you're knowledgeable about what you're talking about and you don't hate women. So,
yeah, oh my God. Yes, we're not no alpha bros over here like, yo.
So I would, it's so cool because, I mean, obviously I knew that you liked horror, but I didn't know you was like such like a horror movie buff the way that you are though.
I'd say to a degree. Like there's a good chunk that I really, really like. And then sometimes there'll be some that like, oh my God, I really love this franchise. I'm just like, sure.
Like when it comes to that horror genre, what is the worst franchise?
The worst franchise, the one that I strongly disliked. Well, currently right now they just made a trailer for the new Scream, and me and my buddy Tom, who should be here, he what is it? He had mentioned on the podcast first episode about how overrated Ghostface is, and I kind of agree. It's literally just a man in a costume. Like, okay,
it's like I feel like I feel like they've just beat those movies to death. No different than what they did with Saw and...
Oh, yeah. And then they tried that prequel, was it Chris Rock? Just decent, but like, come on, guys.
Yeah, and I was just like, so they did. But I mean, I feel like Ghostface is so simple, it's iconic. But I feel like a lot of people, especially younger people, probably didn't see that original one in the first place.
And it's funny, too, that you mentioned that, because for one of my birthdays, we watched that as a group. Mm-hmm. And we're just like, the casting back then is so weird. They had all these older people as teens and stuff. And then, like, it was pretty funny because towards the end, me and my friends as a collective group were like, this is so creepy and weird. Like, why? And then we just see the Weinstein logo flash. We're like, oh.
There we go. It makes sense now. But you know what's so weird about it? Because it had been so many years since I saw that original one, I was shocked Drew Barrymore was in it. I was like, that scene is like... That
iconic scene, they're like, oh, you know, she's a big star, and then...
Because that's what I'm just like, that was... But then I look at it, and I see Scary Movie, and I was like, the Wayans brothers was real spot on with how this movie was.
Yeah.
So that's really cool, though. And your partner, I'm sorry, what's his name?
Tom.
And how did that partnership start?
We've known each other for quite a few years. He's done a lot of like makeup effects work for like haunted houses and stuff out in his area.
Cool.
Really good stuff, really cool stuff. He's also done like a lot of different bands and whatnot that I may have lost track of in the years. But yeah, he recently just came out with a new album for his current project for I believe it's called Hood. It's on all streaming platforms if you want to check it out, guys. Yeah, so yeah, we've known each other, man, I want to say more than 10 years. And we've like gamed and just like chatted about like horror stuff here and there. And I've thought about like everybody that I know and like just everyone's schedules. Like my original comic artist, I know he was doing, because he worked in architecture. His name's David. He worked in architecture for like quite a while, and like, you know, we always said adulting is always in the way. So like, we're at the cusp of finishing the first issue. I'm not gonna say how long it took, but I thought about like, maybe I shouldn't hit him up for it because he's already got enough on his plate as well. And then, like I said, me and Tom, we've known each other for so long, and I always wanted to collaborate on stuff with him, either music or just something fun. And I was like, hey, horror stuff, like, we like to
It just made sense.
talk about, it made sense, talk about all of our stuff. I know we really love our cheesy B horror films.
Nice. Well, that is interesting. I mean, two peas in a pod, at least it makes for an interesting podcast.
Yeah.
Nice. Honestly, I wanted to see a podcast because, Pablo, you have a certain characteristic to you where it's almost as if you're reserved, but I'm just like, it's no way that he is. So it's always nice when I get little pieces of your personality that comes out. So that's nice. So that's fun. And how did the first episode go?
It went pretty good. It was an introductory one for me and Tom, talk about what we had going on, what we're about. I honestly won't lie. I looked at the timer. I was like, 8 minutes. Tom, keep talking. Like, I don't know how we're supposed to stretch stuff for 40. But it went pretty smoothly, I'd say. Just obviously, there's some little things that need to get worked on. I'd say maybe like our sound, I did understand it was a little low at some points. But no, it went pretty good. If you've gotten to check it out, whatever, feel free to forward any feedback, questions that we can squeeze into the next episode.
Yeah, I got some feedback. I should be there too.
Oh yeah, totally. Yeah, you'll be a guest.
But no, that's really cool. I'm happy you guys joined the B-Side family. Yeah. Maurice is always somewhere doing something.
Oh yeah, that man is always
on
busy.
Earth. So it's nice that everybody's kind of coming together, and all the stuff that you got going on sounds so exciting. I can't wait to actually see these characters. Would you go for a TV show if you had the option to?
100%. That's why I'm slowly but surely building my team of people and just branching out a little bit more.
No, and I mean, stuff like this takes longer than I think people realize it does.
Yeah.
So yeah, I've been writing things for like the last 3 years, and I'm very critical on myself about what I write. So I've revised it like 1 million times.
Oh man, yeah.
And still don't think it's good enough yet.
Geez.
So
yeah, because with our comic thing too, I revised that thing like so many times too, and like I have different notebooks where they're in, and it's like so like you had said about getting animated and all that. That'd be cool, but then also like it's also like what style would I want to do? Like this normal style, because like 50s cartoon styles.
That's fun.
Yeah. Recently, I had him help me out by doing a project for me and my girlfriend. Anniversary art, I guess essentially is what I would say it is.
Oh, that's sweet though.
Yeah. So he did like 3 different pieces of that. Mm-hmm. So that's been pretty well. 2 are out. The 3rd one will be there eventually. But yeah, he did my entire cast of all my monsters in that style. I kind of both had a moment of like, wow, that's all there. But yeah, then also, get those made into 3D sculpts too would be really cool. And then to throw it over to my animator person, Sarah, she goes by Rosie Boo Animations. She's collaborated with me with my characters and stuff, and like short little clips of them. I call them Monster Jam animations, where it's just like kind of static. Well, I guess it's static. It's like a 10-second clip of them just like with their headphones, just like jamming out to different music. And like I'll use that for like Music Mondays on my Monster Mayhem Creations page, and I'll post that animation, and then I'll pick like a track from a group that I really like that'll sync up with it and stuff to kind of like, hey, this is the stuff I listen to, or because when I write, like you were saying, you write stuff. Mm-hmm. Whenever I've written stuff or I've done like storylines, like for my comic or whatever, I usually make a playlist that, I don't know, my brain just kind of like connects it to that, like what's going on in the song, and just build on from that. Yeah, and then like I said, I already mentioned Mike, the sculptor that I have, and then there's also my good 3D printing friend, Dan Wooten at Saucy Makes. He makes 3D prints. He does a lot of vending events as well. He prints a lot of like really cool stuff for like D&D and all that. He has like this one, like it's kind of like a mug, and like the bottom has like the dice tray, but then I guess you could use like put stuff inside the cup or whatever. He's got all kinds of like really cool trinkets and stuff, and like he's been a really good help and a really good friend, helping print some of these things when I can't get to it.
Nice. It's a dream of mine to learn how to play D&D, but I have nobody around me that knows how to play it and then has the patience to teach it. So
Yeah, the intro for that, I always tell everybody, is daunting, because it's like you have to roll like I think 5 dice, take 4 of those numbers, put it in the stat, and then like back and forth, and then building your character. It's once you get past that big old gate of like just fight,
and I don't understand the dice. So
it gets easier, we promise.
well, nice, Pablo. It was so nice to have you back again.
Nice to be
I
back.
feel like me and you always had pretty good banter.
Yeah.
So it was nice to have you back. Everything that you're doing sounds so fun and interesting.
Thank you.
I can't wait to
try.
see your comic in the next 10 years. I cannot wait
A
to
friend
read
commented on the podcast or the podcast YouTube video. She's like, I'm waiting for the comic for 84 years. It's like, whatever, Carla. I know where you live.
it. Well, we are going to come back and we are going to play some games together.
Okay.
I have won consecutively on every episode, so I'm going to keep that going.
We'll see.
I think I can beat Pablo. He looks pretty beatable. So
Wow.
we will be right back with another segment of BET. You guys stay tuned.
Here's a question. Are you someone with a deep into nerd culture? Are you into anime? Are you an animator? Do you draw or write for comics? Are you a pro wrestler? Are you a pro gamer? Do you do cool stuff that fits within this genre that people should know about? If so, we would love to have you as a guest on the Nerdium. Contact either Elizabeth Tompkins or Maurice D. Prophet and ask how you can be a guest on the Nerdium.
And welcome back to the Nerdium. As you guys know, me and Pablo I'm gonna whoop his ass.
I don't know about that, but
Like I have everyone else. So we once again have Mario Kart going, and you don't believe me when I say it's difficult. So let's get into it. Do you like Mario Kart a lot?
Oh, Mario Kart. I wish they would remake Double Dash. Not remake, make a sequel. I don't know if you ever played that one. GameCube, 2 people on one kart.
I never played it, but I do remember
Yeah.
that.
Oh man, it was so fun.
I didn't play that one. What you want to do, 50cc?
50-50.
Ah, you scared of 100?
I mean, do 100. Go ahead.
Let's do
We
100.
should do 200, like an 8.
Yep, 2 players, Mario Kart 100cc. Let's do it. Who do you normally pick?
Donkey Kong.
Ugh,
It's the only right
okay.
choice.
It's 2 right choices here, and he's neither. But
Nah, Yoshi, bleh. I can't stand Yoshi.
I'm always either Yoshi or I'm Toad. One of the 2. So let's see, mushroom, flower, star. Is the Star Cup the one with Rainbow Road on
Yeah,
it?
I believe so.
So mushroom or flower?
Oh, you don't want the Rainbow Road?
I don't.
Who's scared now?
No. So let's see. Let's go. Last time I think we did. You know what? Fuck it. Let's do it. Now I don't know about you, but I easily forget who I am. So
too.
don't.
I'm good.
So let's figure out how. Oh, because I'm at the top. I'm not even moving. Oh, okay. I already took
It's
7.
been a while.
You know what's funny about like this and like the newer Mario Karts? Oh, I drowned. Okay. First of all, I don't think Lakitu saves you.
Does
he?
He still does, but I wouldn't know because I don't know.
I'm just not. How are you in 3rd place? What am I doing wrong?
I picked Yoshi.
That's the one thing I did right. You're in 1st place? Oh, I think I talked too much shit. I think that's what happened. And I'm never like straight. I at least don't want to be in 8th place.
This is quite the map. No!
And also the water is really bothering my eyes.
Yeah.
Is that just okay?
No, I get it. Yeah, I forget like how weird the visuals and all that were on me back then.
Yeah.
Oh, come on! Toad just barely, man.
Good job, Toad. I'm gonna at least come
I believe in you.
in 7th.
You got this.
That's ranked out. What does that even mean?
I don't even remember that.
Ranked out?
They can't keep you out already. Yeah, you're just spinning out.
Oh, because we got knocked out, and that's like the top 4. I mean, Toad showed your ass though.
Yeah, by a second, little cheater. Yeah, he's okay in my book. His raspy little voice. You should look it up on YouTube where you sing Chandelier.
Have you ever seen that 80s cartoon of Mario?
Yeah, where they look like really weird
and they
for some reason the fire flower gives them star power. Yeah.
And see, this is what keeps get out of here.
It keeps you awake at night.
What's confusing the most about that show is everybody has like the voice of like a chronic smoker, and I don't get it.
Nah, Jesus, throwing me off. No, I'm gonna be like dead last.
No, you're not, because that's gonna be me. Go. You know what? You like swerved past me, and I didn't appreciate it. And do you know how to use your item?
Yeah, you hit the A button. Yeah.
That's the A button. I can't look at my remote and do that. I think Toad lapped me because there's no way I caught up to him. Okay. And you know what make it so bad? They're gonna force me to finish still too. No matter, because I'm on my 3rd lap. What lap are you on?
I'm on my 3rd one too.
Okay. Well, you only in 7th place.
Still bad. What's on lap 4? I'd be first to play this game. I don't even remember how many laps ago.
Like 100? More than it should ever be. Because now I'm on my 4th one. You know what? You know where I was okay.
Final lap, always fine. For this map.
I feel like I finally figured out what I've been trying to do. And it's drift.
Yeah, same. That's what I always did in the other Mario Kart.
But I don't know if last time when I played this I just didn't notice. Every terrain, like the mud here is so disoriented.
Yeah, the mud's really bad here. Yeah, the graphics are just like static for the eyes. If that makes any sense.
And I'm still on my final lap. Did everyone else finish already?
Yeah. The terrain is very bad.
So I'm assuming everybody that I'm going past is just
pretty much
just at that screen where they'll be celebrating.
Yeah.
I did it. You look so sad.
Well, yeah, I'm in 7th.
Well, you did better than I did.
What the? Oh, it makes us do it unless we're good. Oh.
So this is gonna be I can't. Why you pick this shit, Pablo?
I didn't. You're like, remember, let's go.
It sounded like Shaq there. Maybe I need to stop. But you know what? They kind of automatically drift when you turn. And maybe that's what's just... Pablo, if you at least place higher in like what, the top 4, they'll make...
The first one, yeah. This one's just really bad.
They'll at least let us go to the next round.
Yeah, alright.
So one of us
just gotta make it.
Gotta like come into something. Pause. I never really know how to use. I always got a banana, which I don't feel like helps me much. I wonder when the function for us to hold our items behind us. What game did that come in?
Probably 64. I want it, yeah, I would think it's 64. Because honestly, I don't think I ever played like religiously. I never played this one that much.
And I understand why you wouldn't. This isn't like Nintendo's shining moment here. Man, I got a mushroom. I feel like I need to line myself up to use it. Oh, it was a mistake using that. That made it worse.
Yeah, we're not gonna make it.
No, we're so
7th, and everybody I think just finished, and I just passed you.
and I didn't finish. I know. I'm on my. You know what? Pablo, you do that.
I'm tired. Okay.
Okay, because this terrain is just terrible.
Gonna go through this even though I know it's muddy.
I thought the mud was okay to go through.
No. Well, I mean, yeah, but it's looking down. And
Also, they made the piranha plants not much of a issue. I ran into one and I just bounced off of it.
Yeah.
So that was fun. That was fun. Thanks for coming and playing Mars. Technically, neither of us won.
Didn't know that. Well, I placed first time, so
In second.
it's good enough.
It was better than my 7th and then 8th place. Well, I really appreciate you coming out, hanging
happy to
out
be
with
here.
us here. And nice to see everything that you got going on with the podcast, Monster Mayhem. You're a busy guy. That's why we couldn't get to you. It's easier to get to the president.
I don't think anyone wants to, but yeah.
Yeah. So it was nice for us to see you. How can everybody else follow you and see all your stuff that you're doing?
Same as I believe the same email as before. Yeah, you hit me up on Instagram, Monster Mayhem Creations _ in each word, because Instagram doesn't allow you to have spaces. There's also a Instagram for the podcast, Grave of Horrors podcast. Again, underscores in those. If you do get to my Instagram page, I have a link tree with everything on there, including my website, which is monstermayhemcreations.org, where I have all my merch. I'll be updating that with more of the bios of my team and stuff, and then future pop-up events, which actually the next event I have is called Slay the Lake, out in Tinley Park, November 15th. It'll be me and a bunch of great horror authors and stuff, so go out there, get you some merch, get you some nice books, spooky vibes, always.
Nice. Well, thank you so much for being here. Thank you guys for tuning in to the Nerdium. I can't wait to see you again. Until next time, love you all.